Thanks for sharing that with me. I'm honored that you share that with me. I had a pretty messed up childhood, too. And for me, it was Star Trek that got me through. The original. There was no other Star Trek at that time. And it was just a world that I could get into that was filled with hope, actually. I think more than anything, Star Trek was selling hope. You know, we may not blow ourselves up as a species. We may not pollute ourselves out of existence. We might actually survive and get better. And I held on to that. So it was a combination of being able to kind of take the pressure valve, release the pressure valve and just kind of, frankly, escape into a different universe that Star Trek provided. But also, it was giving a really good message behind all of that, which was hope is something to hang on to. It's worth it, And I think Buffy's kind of similar in that it's a different universe, a universe with a hellmouth. But behind it is a message of don't give up. I believe, the theme of Buffy is that life is hard, life hurts sometimes, but it's worth it. So keep going. Don't give up. And so if I was part of something that helped you like Star Trek helped me, that makes me really happy. Recently, during the pandemic, the first year of the pandemic, I was just freaking out, and I was video gaming a lot. And I just want to hug all the video game developers and just be like, thank you. You have no idea how much you helped me get through a really stressful time. And with video games, it's complete escapism. There wasn't really any theme to hang on to, but it still worked. Now, I feel like as hard as my childhood was, it gives me the experience to help someone else who might have gone through something similar. Or at least it gives me a sensitivity. And so I try to use that hard experience to help people if I can. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does. So it's a tool in my toolbox now, I guess. I've tried to learn to love myself. I didn't get a lot of that in my childhood. And someone explained to me once that I had to start giving myself the love that I didn't get from my mom. And that's working out pretty good, actually. I went into therapy, actually, and that's why I'm pretty happy right now. And these days, the way that I'm getting through life, which is frankly kind of stressful sometimes. There's a lot going on out there. Don't need to get into it all, but I'm trying to be aware of all the great things that are around me as opposed to feeling bad for all the stuff that I wish was around me. So, like, there's reality, which is what's actually happening, and then there's what's going on in my head, which is all a bunch of fear and expectation and stuff. And if I judge my day on how well the universe is living up to what's going on in my head, I always have a bad day. But if I start to open my eyes to what a wonderful day it is, whether it's raining or not, I usually have a better day. And so I'm trying to just come into reality because it's actually pretty great out here. It just doesn't always live up to what I want it to be. But it's not, I don't think it really cares about what I want it to be. So being frustrated about that, I'm starting to think of it as kind of silly. I don't know if any of that helps, but I'm really glad that you shared that with me. And I'm really, really happy that I could be part of something that helped.